Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready to work on my Jesus face in the clouds here, and so I'm right here on this one sector, and so we are going to work on this particular spot, and y'all grab your something to drink and grab your diamond painting or whatever it is, whatever craft you're doing, and join me and we'll do it together. How about that? Okay, let me push a lot of these out of the way. Yeah, I've got some extra diamonds here. All right, let's do, how about D? We'll do a D, number 15. I think I've got some, yeah, I've got some already in a bag. Yeah. Because we got a lot of D's on this one particular section. So I'm also going to put on a little bit of music if you don't mind. Let me see if we can find something really nice and soothing. Let's see what we got here.
Switch to Chrome to load your favorite sites fast. So you can browse with ease.
It's got a commercial, so hang on just a second. How about that? It's not too loud, I hope. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, my daughter, she's got one more night to work, and then she's off for the weekend. Yeah, get off of there. Yeah, I got to get you in frame, though. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to keep you guys in frame, but it's hard to do sometimes. So, we're just going to sit here and diamond paint and kind of veg out a little bit. Sit there and stay out of the heat. Hang on, let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And yeah, I was up at 2 o'clock this morning, and I laid down for a little while, and then I was back up again at 4. So I sat and did some cross stitching while I was up, and the air quality is really, really bad, and now the humidity is starting to kick in. So it's a little hard for me sometimes to breathe. So I have been kind of hibernating in my bedroom. I went out earlier today and sat and talked with my daughter for a little while, and then made some lunch, and then I came back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours later. And right now it is 1:27 in the afternoon, and I will try to keep this to about 30 minutes if I can, because we get to talking and chatting, and and the time just slides by you. Well, yeah, I got a lot of these number 15 for background, because this is not the letter D, which is 3750. Yeah, and so it's got a lot of it in the background, but that's okay. I hope you can see this all right. Yeah, I had a few things I had to do. I had to um, feed the dogs, water the dogs. I have to change their water every day because the water gets kind of sour if it sits overnight. And then I made some iced tea. Yeah, because my daughter, she had drunk the last of it, so I sat and made iced tea. And then of course, had my lunch. I had chicken flavored romaine noodles with some hard boiled eggs in it. I take and hard boil the eggs, and then what I do is I kind of chop them up and throw them into the noodles and it's like a soup. And and then that's what I had for my lunch. So I've been having to eat things that are more bland rather than having a lot of spice and stuff in them, because something keeps irritating my stomach. So, and I figure I'd just start eating a little more bland food, and that way it'll give my stomach a chance to settle down. Yeah, my daughter's planning on going grocery shopping on Sunday. So, because she works on Friday night, and then she kind of pretty much sleeps during the day on Saturday. And then and Sunday is when she gets a bunch of her stuff done. So, yeah, I ordered a couple of pairs of shorts from Walmart this morning. I have all kinds of capri pants, and I've got, long pants, long leg, and then, but I only had like one pair of shorts. So I said, you know what? I need some shorts, especially in all this heat. So I found some shorts that weren't that expensive. They were like $6.99 a pair. So I ordered two, and they I should be getting them here in a couple of days. Yeah, I was on Temu again, of course, and I've got some Temu that's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. And Ordered a couple more t-shirts. And then I got some, they look like playing cards, but they're not playing cards. They're cards and they have scripture on them. And so I ordered those. and and then I got another order before that one, and it's got a bunch of diamond paintings coming in. Plus, it's got that yeah, it's got that magnifier that you hang around your neck, and you can adjust it and whatnot. I ordered that. I got it. It was originally was like $13, $14. I got it for $10 this time. And then I got several diamond paintings. You know me, I can't resist the diamond paintings. You know, diamond paintings is like candy. You know, you just can't just stick with one little piece. You got to have the whole bag. And so anyway. Well, I watch Eva on her channel, Stitching in the Inner Lake. I understand that she got her new cat. She's named her Ruthie, and she got her just the other day. And right now she's hiding from everything. She's an older cat. She's just kind of like a senior. I think she said she was 8 years old. And so, and her other cat, Jonah, he's busy trying to check her out, and she's hiding from him. And so, eventually she'll come out and, you know, get to know everybody. And I saw pictures of Diamond Grandma's new little dog, Oreo. He is so cute. He's adorable. He's just a big old fur ball. She seems a lot happier now that she has another little dog to pay attention to. Yeah, she seems a lot happier. You know, after she lost her other one. She just didn't seem happy without what's her name? What was her name? Dixie, I think her name was. She just didn't seem happy. She just kind of was lost. And so now that she's got this new puppy and whatnot, she, you know, now her heart can heal. You know, the pup will never replace Dixie, but it'll fill a space that's empty there now. But he's a cute little feller. Yeah, I saw this particular painting on, somebody had done it and posted it. I think it was on Tita's Facebook page. And I fell in love with this particular painting. And I, you know, contacted her and asked her where she had gotten it. And she said she'd gotten it on Temu. And so I said, oh, okay. And so I went and I started hunting for it. It took me a little while, but I finally found it. And so I ordered it, and it's been sitting here calling my name from the shelf over there. And I finally couldn't resist any longer. So I finally had to start and get it all kitted up and started. You know, I'm still working on the autumn one that I've got. You know, and I'll keep working. But I just wanted to work on Jesus for a little while. Yeah, yeah, I got to take a little time this morning and was able to sit down and read my Bible a little bit. I got, let's see, I read, I was in the Psalms, I know that much. I read Psalms 92, and then I read Psalms 100, and got a little bit of prayer life in there. And, so had a good start to the day. I wanted to tell Kelly thank you for letting me know how to put my email address so people can email me if they want to. And I wanted to just say thank you, because I am, like I said, I'm still in the process of learning. And when it comes to technical stuff, I'm a dummy. So, and my daughter, with her hours and whatnot, she doesn't really have time to sit down and work on it with me. So I am on my own kind of thing. But that's all right. I'll figure it out eventually. Whew, there's a lot of D's in here. Somebody will have to let me know what because I have been very busy here lately. Someone's going to need to let me know what the events are pertaining to Tita on her channel and also on Diamond Grandma's channel, because I've just been so busy I haven't really had a chance to really sit down and watch. And so if somebody knows what the theme is, and just let me know. And see if I can try to keep up with y'all. Get over there. And yeah, my daughter was saying that they had this employee that was caught in the women's bathroom shooting up heroin. That's terrible. So now when they have to go to the restroom and they have to leave the line, they have to have a supervisor relieve them, and they have to sign a sheet that for when you go out and when you come back. That way they know where you're at. It happens, I guess. I'm not I never was one into drugs, and so it's a shame, because drugs just destroy a person, and it destroys their families, you know, especially if it gets so out of hand that they can't control it. I've seen a lot of people end up destroying themselves and their families, doing that cocaine and stuff, and it's bad. It's really bad. One thing I like about this painting is it's got a lot of blues in it, and blue is one of my favorite colors. It's very calming. Geez, we've almost been here 20 minutes already. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on my clock, so that way I don't go over too far. But we're getting there. Yeah, I worked on my autumn house early this morning around about 4 o'clock. And got quite a bit of stitching done on it. Starting to see where the bench is at that I'm working on. And so we're getting there, slow but sure. Yeah, I broke my other glasses the other day, so I had to throw them away. Yeah, it broke right where the lenses were at, and it wouldn't hold the lens anymore. Luckily, it's just a magnifier. It's nothing. It's not a prescription or anything like that. So I ended up tossing them in the garbage, and had to dig out the other pair that I've got. And then the cats, they've been wanting to go outside, but it's just way too hot for them. And even with the umbrella up and where it's shaded, it's still, miserably hot. I'll be glad when the fall really does kick in. Yeah, I am not one for hot weather. It does not appeal to me at all. As you get older, it seems like the older you get, the more susceptible you are to the heat. You just can't take the heat like you used to when you were younger. Because I can remember back in the day when I was a kid, we didn't have air conditioning, The only thing we had was fans. And we did just fine, And that's down there in Florida where it really gets hot. But unfortunately, it seems the older we get, all right, the less able we're to handle the heat, you know. Yeah, plus I'm on a medication that it tells me to stay out of the direct sunlight and to avoid the heat as much as possible. I said, okay. I can't remember the name of the medication. I can't remember it, but all I know is that's one of the things it says is to avoid direct sunlight and to try to avoid the heat as much as possible. So it's kind of hard to do sometimes. And so that's why I have to hibernate in the summertime. And I go out on the porch, but I go early in the morning, and I've got the umbrella up, so that way I'm in the shade. And when it starts getting really hot, or getting warming up, that's when I come in. Yeah. So it's funny how you have to accommodate your medication, isn't it? But anyway. Yeah, we used to spend hours on end out in the sunshine and in the heat all summer long when we were kids, and it just didn't ever seem to phase us, but boy, it does now. I don't know if it's gotten hotter or if it's just that our bodies have become spoiled because of the air conditioning. I'm not sure which, to be honest with you. All I know is that if it's not air conditioned, boy, everybody complains. So, well, it's a good thing we chose the D instead of the other ones. That way we don't have to change diamonds all the time. You know, that autumn one that I'm working on, it's got a lot of confetti. And so you're constantly, you might get 10 or 12 diamonds down, and then you got to change colors. So, needless to say, it does have a lot of confetti. That's all right. That's all right. It's a pretty picture. And but I fell in love with this one with the face of Jesus in the clouds looking down on us. Yeah. I fell in love with this one, and I said, I have got to find that one, which I did, and I got it, and now I'm working on it. You know. Yeah, the cats right now are out in the kitchen dining room area, hanging out. And my daughter's out there setting up dinner for tonight. She uses a slow cooker crock pot thing. And so by 7, 8 o'clock, our dinner will be done, and it'll turn off by itself. And then once it cools down, then I can put it in the refrigerator. Yeah. And that's how we deal with her being on second shift, because she is the cook. Her husband doesn't like my cooking. He, it's not that I can't cook. It's just that I cook more towards my taste rather than his. And so I don't put a lot of spices in my food. I just use the basics, a little garlic, a little onion powder, some salt and pepper, and I leave it at that. If you want anything spicier, you're on your own, kind of thing. But that's what I do. I don't cook with heavy spices. I just don't do it. And he likes his spicy with lots of heat, and I don't. So that's why he doesn't like my cooking. Which that's all right. That's no big deal. I can cook for myself. It's no big deal. I eat a lot of romaine noodles. That's what I do. My grandson, he does too. His ex-girlfriend, we used to tease them because she would eat the romaine noodles a lot. And we used to call them Noodle 1 and Noodle 2 because they were constantly eating the romaine noodles. They love the noodles. I said, well, okay, whatever floats your boat, kind of thing. And so I eat the noodles maybe 2 or 3 times a week, you know, and it's just it's filling. And I usually eat it like a soup. I'll take and I'll cook the noodles and then I'll add something to it, you know. Sometimes I'll, fry up a couple of pieces of bacon and then real crispy and then crumble it in if it's like the pork flavored. And then with the chicken, I either add a couple of some pieces of chicken in there, or I add a couple of 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs and I chop them up, throw them in there, and with like a soup, and then it makes like a real creamy type sauce almost with the noodles, and it's pretty good. It's not bad. And the only thing I do is I put a tiny bit of garlic in it and a little bit of pepper, and that's about it. Because the uh, seasoning packet's got plenty of salt in it. You don't need to add any more. Because I got to keep my salt intake down because of blood pressure. But and so that's how I eat the romaine noodles. That's just the way I do. You know what? I think we got. Oh, there's one. I thought for sure we had them all, but let's see. Do I have any more? Yep, there's one. Yeah, they got the D's and the B's sitting next to each other, so they're kind of hard to tell the difference. You know. How do you like this music? It's pretty, isn't it? It's the first time I've listened to this one. It's nice. I like it. I'll have to put a like on that one and a subscription on it. Yeah, because I like that music. It's very nice, very calming. It's kind of contemporary. Well, it looks like I got all the D's, which that's good. Okay, and we've been here almost 30 minutes, so we're gonna bring this to a close. And y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. And take care of each other. Try to stay out of this horrendous heat. And maybe I'll try to get you another video maybe later today. Sometime we'll do another whip and chat. I don't mind doing a couple of them a day. Doesn't bother me. Gives me something to do. And just take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you stay hydrated. And if you have to get out in this heat, and just remember, God loves you. And so do I. So you have a good day. Bye-bye.